So I've been living alone and mostly working from home, which makes a change from my usual packed calendar. Now it has a lot of open and free spaces. More times I guess to do other things. For the first time I'm questioning what to do, what to focus on. Solo living in a weird way has been a bittersweet experience. And on one side it's been liberating doing all these things alone and having all this newfound space. While on the other side, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit tough. When I think about it, we are social beings. We are drawn to be in groups and inherently we seek a connection. It almost feels counterintuitive to spend an extended time alone. In the past, I've always enjoyed spending small amounts of time doing my own thing. It's allowed me to recharge, but living alone is a little bit more different. I think it has its pros and cons. Con being the loud silences. And I'm coming to terms with the only presence being you. Your perspective changes a little as you're always with your own thoughts. And sometimes it can be a little bit uncomfortable if you're not used to the feeling. And you might even find yourself putting on the radio a bit more, or a podcast, just so it's in the background to drown out the silence. When we're going through life, we are constantly striving, doing something. That was me, working away, not coming up for air. And when we go through life, they have an effect on us, and they take somewhat of a toll that you don't always realize at the time. And as life happens, you have some success and you make some mistakes that you try to correct if you can, or deal with them in any way. And some of those mistakes or events you never really process. Not everything, it's just too much and you bury the rest, because we are sort of okay at the end of the day. And I mean, we all have big goals, right, that we want to achieve, these expectations that we're meant to live up to. And when you remove yourself and kind of separate, you can see how you've shaped your current reality. And a lot of this self-reconfiguring happens, unraveling the pieces of your memory. And when you can put together these fragments and lay them out like you're looking at a map, you can see where you've gone wrong and taken a wrong turn. And then these mental flickers of clarity occur, aha moments. I think we are sometimes, and I have been definitely running on autopilot, outsourcing the heavy lifting of big decisions, mixed in with the business of life. And it kind of feels like time is moving a lot more slowly, which I think has indirectly equipped me with a lot more patience and gratitude. Sometimes where I would have been short-tempered and wanting to rush things along, this I now see that there is no point. If you're not going to take the time and do something and enjoy it and do it properly, what's the point? And weirdly enough, I was sitting at my desk and I entered a daydream, and I was staring at the trees just blowing and moving from side to side, and just like clockwork the birds started singing out loud. And it sounds kind of corny, but it just made me smile, and in that moment I felt happy. I felt the sun on my skin, and like the first day of summer, it felt like I was reunited with a long lost friend. And I thought of all the things that I'm going to do during this season, and I've learnt to tap into this newfound level of hyper-awareness, which I think has calmed me down a lot. Like coming out of the matrix, I feel like I have an unwavering focus and perception on who I am. I thought I knew myself, but I really didn't. Taking time to doubt my doubts, exploring my feelings of inadequacy, and drift into my biggest weakness, unpacking the moments where I've messed up, looking how my actions have affected others and my future, which has led me here, to this space, where I hope I can move on and move forward, testing new opportunities for growth. And it's only in growth we can move on, and in growth we can look back and see how far that we've come, and to learn that when things don't go your way, not to lose hope, as hope is one of the few things every individual has. One thing to hold on to. Hope will bring you out of a slump. Hope will get you out of bed in the morning. Hope will have you looking forward to the future.